Professional wrestling is a billion-dollar industry. Some see it as a serious sport, others consider it nothing more than a circus. Either way, it has its fans and millions of them.
Now there's a new generation of kids dreaming of making it big in the ring. They're willing to risk injury and physical punishment to get there, and who better to teach them than a pro wrestler?
Be right here on the snot locker.
This is no ordinary classroom. At Rick Drasin's pro wrestling school, students learn to become superstars in the ring.
In business, you have to establish yourself as a character. You have to establish yourself with fans who know who you are.
Before he was a coach, Drasin was the equalizer, a celebrity wrestler. Now he's helping kids achieve the same dream.
A few of the guys need some work on some things, but we'll work with them. Otherwise, we'll use the sewing stick on them.
His school is open to anyone willing to learn the fine art of body slams.
I like being the center of attention.
Get my aggression out.
You have a lot of aggression, do you?
Yes.
And that also includes women.
I'm Nikki, the New York Knockout, and I teach 7th grade science by day, and I wrestle on nights and weekends.
I love every one of them. They're good people. They want to fulfill a dream. I lived that dream. I had that chance in my life. Now let me help them. Let me pass the torch and make them what they want to be.
And Rick Drasin joins us now live from Los Angeles. Rick, good morning. And now,
Good morning to you.
How physically demanding are your classes, particularly for children?
Well, I started with adults many, many years ago, but I kept getting so many emails from kids. And I have 500,000 viewers on YouTube from kids around the country who ask me to watch their videos and what they're doing wrong. And they're doing everything wrong, and that's why they're getting hurt. So I decided to bring the kids into my ring and teach them the proper way to wrestle without hurting one another. But it is very, very physically demanding. You've got gymnastics, you've got boxing, you've got martial arts all in one in the ring, and there's body contact. So anytime you make a move or you throw a clothesline or you're taking a bump on your back, you're really, really hitting. I mean, people say that's fake, but there's nothing fake about it. You are going through the motions and you are having body contact, not unlike football.
Yeah, Rick, I remember being a 10-year-old. Myself and my friend Rowan Webb would throw ourselves off all sorts of imaginary turnbuckles around the house and really get seriously injured from time to time. So it'd be nice to learn how to do it properly. How young are the youngest of your students?
Well, I've had them as young as 8. It's a little bit young. He was very mature, but I don't like to start them under 10. 10 seems to be a good age. 12 is much better, and then I have them all the way up to the age of, I still have kids all the way up to the age of 60. So, I mean, they just want to recapture their youth again.
It is a little bit controversial, though, Rick. I mean, kids as young as 8, and as you say, it's for real. Does anyone get hurt?
Well, yeah. I had one child had his head split open on a turnbuckle. I've had people I've broken my nose by a kid hit me. But I try to really safety first. I'm really big on stunt work. I do stunt work in the movie, so we always take precautions to protect one another. I make sure that any of the kids that work with the older guys, they protect them. They're very, very good about that. But the thing is, it is a tough business. Pro wrestling is very, very tough. You got to be tough to take it. And I tell the parents that, leave your kid off and leave. Don't sit here and shout orders to me. I'm not going to take it. I don't need soccer moms and wrestling moms to sit there and tell me, be careful with my kid, because he's here on his own and I'll take care of him.
Has a parent ever, you know, turned up to find their child still stuck in a figure-4 leg lock or a scissor hold or anything, Rick?
Is it tough to find them stuck in that?
Yeah, do they ever get stuck?
No, no, no. I teach them all the ins and outs of it. There's a counter for everything you do. Wrestling's very, very, very much like dancing. If you watch these shows that teach you how to dance, well, wrestling is a combination of moves, arms and legs, and it's going through the motions of dance and high spots. One move leads to another, to another, to another, then off the rope for something spectacular, and then back into another move again. So I teach them how to get from one thing to another. And also, it's very, very good for self-defense. Anything that we use in the ring could be used on the street for self-defense, and today's youth really don't know how to defend themselves. So it's good training.
Would you tell these kids to use this for self-defense in the street, though? I mean, is that creating problems in itself?
No, I'm not an advocate of street fighting. I'm totally against it. The gentleman way to get out of a fight is to walk away. I just know that in the world today, it's a violent world. And if you're going to get stopped or attacked by somebody, you better know how to prepare yourself to defend yourself. Otherwise, you're going to get shot or killed or something. But no, I don't teach them to fight on the street. I'm totally against that. And in the ring, I don't allow any bad attitudes. If somebody walks into my yard and they have a bad attitude, I get rid of them. We're like a family. I've had hundreds of come through there, and many of them stay, and many of them move on after they go do different things in life. But the attitude's very important. You've got to get along with others because you have two egos in the ring, especially the adults, and one wants to look good and the other one wants to look good, and you got to work as a team. When one overshadows the other one doesn't like it, things happen. Even with WWE, when you see it on TV, there's a lot of punches that land, a lot of kicks that land because egos are involved, and you've got to really watch that.
Oh, when you had the Junkyard Dog playing, you know, Hulk Hogan, there were about 20 egos in that ring. Yeah, and all of them were writing checks their body couldn't cash too. It's incredible.
That's right. That's right.
Now, Rick, thank you very much for joining us. I'm thinking of sending my 3-year-old over to you to learn the sleeper hold, actually. Hopefully use it on me.
He'll put you out for the night.
Absolutely. Thanks for being with us, Rick. Cheerio.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? Rick looks good.
He sure does.
Yeah.
And I think he wouldn't mind us saying he's in his 60s. He looks very good.
Very good.
And if you were a soccer mom,
Late 60s.
you would not be messing with him. If he told you to drop the kid and leave, you would drop your kids and leave.
Yeah, all right. I reckon Simon should take it up. I mean, he's almost 47.
He's laughing over there. Or croaking.
The week that was.
Stay with us. You're watching Weekend Sunrise on the 7 Network.